What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's lesson we're creating a sketch illustration of Eren Yeager's Titan form from Attack on Titan. Let's begin by adding some guidelines in the center of our page. Now I use the side grip, using the flat edge of my pencil. Let's start at the very top. I'm just going to sketch a line coming all the way down towards the bottom. And then we'll add another guideline going across from left to right. So start on the left side, just go all the way across. Now from here we're going to start blocking out the upper eyelid. Starting right in the middle, let's curve this down and out towards the left. Go back to the center, come down and out towards the right. And then we'll pull the eyelid, going out and then up towards that center line. Now I'm going to bend this back out towards the side, going up and then out. And then we'll tuck the eyes in underneath the brow. Starting on the left side, draw a half circle, coming down and then back up on the inside. Now let's line this up on the right and do the same thing. And then we'll add a smaller half circle along the center of the eye. Let's go back to the top of the brow, angle down and in, just lining up with the bottom edge of the eyes. And then we'll round this out, and then just pull that up underneath the inside of the brow. Now I'm going to go in with the side edge of my pencil and lightly shade in that dark shadow. Just working our way around the eyes. Now I'm going to leave a gap in the center, go to the left side, draw a straight angle line, coming down and in towards the tip of the nose, go to the right, and do the same thing. And then we'll flare out the nostrils, starting from the center, curve this up and out towards the left and right side. And then from the ends, just draw a short angle line, coming up and in. Now let's draw the top edge of the mouth. Leaving a gap underneath the tip of the nose, we're going to step down, draw a curve from left to right, coming down and then up. And then from the side of the mouth, curve this up and out, directly underneath the eyes. Let's come down the side of the mouth with a straight line. Just going to pull this down to right about here. And then we'll pull the jaw coming in and then down. Let's start on the left. We'll pull this in and then down. And we'll close off the bottom with a curve, coming down and then up. Now I'm going to go back up and draw the bottom edge of the teeth. On the left side, we're going to step down, just follow that same curve. Going down the middle and then back up. And then from the sides, draw a straight angle line, going up and out towards the left and right side. Now I'm going to move down and draw the bottom row of teeth. On the left side, draw a short line going up, line this up on the right, curve this in and then down on either side, and then close off the bottom with a curve. Now I'm going to leave a gap and draw the rest of the teeth. On the left side, we'll step up, draw a short line going up, do the same thing on the right, curve this up and out towards the side of the mouth. Now I'm going to layer the tongue inside the mouth, starting from the center, curve this out, and then down towards the bottom on the left. And then from the bottom of the tongue, go up and out towards the right, and I'll just bend that back up underneath the teeth. Let's go back down to the bottom, curve this out towards the left, and then up underneath. Let's lightly shade the outside of the mouth. Just working our way around the tongue and over on the right side. Now let's move out and draw the side of the head. From the top of the brow, we're going to step out, just going to curve the head, coming in, and then just bend that down towards the jaw. Let's do the same thing on the right, coming in, and then bending that down. And then from the jaw, I'm just going to follow the same curve of the mouth, going in a little bit lower towards the chin. And we'll close off the chin with a curve. Now we're going to go back and add a bracket around the corners of the mouth. Starting on the left, let's step up, curve down underneath the eye, and then pull that in. Do the same thing on the right. And then from the outside, go out and then down along the side of the mouth. Let's add the ears on the side of the head. Starting from the top left, and angle this up and out. Do the same thing on the right. And we'll come down the side of the ear, coming down and then in. And then we'll angle this back down and in towards the side of the head. Now we're going to add a guideline for the edge of the hair. Let's connect the inside of the ears with a curve. We're going to go up in the middle, and then bend that back down on the right. And then right where this curve meets that center line, let's go over towards the left side. It's going to come down, across the eye, and then out past the side of the head. And then we'll just taper that back out and up on the right side of that center line. And we'll add some hair curling down. Starting down here, go out and then in, and then taper that back up towards the top. Let's add some hair across the right side. Starting at the top, come down across the eye, towards the ear, bend this around, and then in underneath the jaw. And then again, we're just going to taper this around, up, and in toward the top of that line. Now I'm going to add some hair on the left side. Start from the top left, come down, and across towards the ear. And then we'll bend that back down. Let's taper that back up toward the top of that curve. Now we're going to move up and block in the outside of the head. Let's connect the tip of the ears with a curve. We go all the way up towards the top, and then bring that back down on the right side. And then going up to the center, we're going to work our way over towards the left. Start by going up, and then out, and just taper that back in. Let's add another point. Go out a bit further, and then pull that back in. And then we'll work our way around the outside tip of the ear, around, hooking that in. Now I'm just going to taper that and tuck that in behind the ear. Let's go back to the center and work our way over towards the right. Just going to go up and out with a short line, taper that back in, go around the outside, and then down, pull that back in. Let's add a curl, going out towards the tip of the ear. I'm just going to bend that out and pull that back in. And we'll add a couple more strands. Going out and then in, back up towards the top. Let's add a little bit more hair in behind the head. Starting from the side of the ear, come down, then out, taper that back up, go out and in, and back up towards the top of the head. Let's add some on the right side. From the bottom of the ear, go out and then down, and then taper that back up. Once we're happy with the general proportions of the head, I'm going to go in and lightly erase some of these guidelines. Now at this stage, we're going to go in and start darkening up our lines and refining the shape. Let's start with the side edge of our pencil. Let's start with the hair along the front of the head. Starting up here, we're just going to darken this up. Coming down, and just bending that out. Just kind of adding a few more strands along the way. And we'll work our way over towards the right side. And as you can see, I'm just working my way around the shape. Just adding a little bit more detail. Just adding a few more strands. And then going back and just darkening up the hair. Now I'm going back with the tip of my pencil and just refining the shape and detail. I'm just adding a little bit of detail and texture along the inside. Just going to go back and add a little bit more shadow along the inside edge of the hair. As you can see, I'm just working my way up toward that center point. Just blend that up towards the top. And now with the overlapping hair in place, we can go back and start detailing out the eyes. Let's start on the left. Just adding a couple of folds along the bottom edge of the brow. And really darkening up the outside area of the eyes. Now I'm going in and adding the detail of the gum line across the top edge of the mouth. Almost like drawing half circles all the way across. We'll separate each of the teeth from that point. And then just closing off the bottom of the teeth with a slight curve. Now we're going to do the same thing along the bottom row of teeth, starting with the gum line. Now just go back and darken up the inside of the mouth. Just blending the side of the tongue with some shadow on the tip and along the top. Now just using the side edge of our pencil, we're going to add a little bit of texture of the hair in behind the head. Just adding that texture to the inside of the hair. Work our way up toward that center seam. And as we get closer to the end of our drawing, I'll continue to add more detail and darken up my shadows. And that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of Eren Yeager's Titan form. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.